I'm Julia.
Teresa. And we have an awesome show lined up for you today. So we have Shut Up or Speak Up. Basically, we're going to be talking about us as women. Are we sometimes too vocal? Do we need to be submissive, as they like to say? Or, is it okay for us to speak and say how we feel when we feel it? Let's see, self-love, having self-love, loving yourself as God made you. Or, you have some individuals that feel the need to alter their bodies and want a different look. Is that an insult to how God originally made you? As well as cute summer styles. Everything from shoes, clothes, hair. What's cute? What's hot? What's not? And, as it relates to just the end of the summer activities and events here in the city of Chicago, just trying to close it out and see what's going on. So, welcome. With us talking about, as it relates to, being quiet or being too vocal, are we ever doing too much as women? I know sometimes from a hormonal standpoint, we can't control how we feel or what we say, and it just comes out. But, are there times that we need to kind of think before we speak?
I think it depends on the situation mostly. Like, for example, let's start talking about Sandra Bland. Now, I understand the situation could have gone way differently if she would have, been more calmer about things and maybe not spoken so much out of emotion or more out of reason. But at the same time, I feel like she was right. I feel like she was in her right to, stay in the car and smoke if she wanted to. She didn't have to be pulled out of the car. She obviously was upset, and her emotions got the best of her, but I don't feel like she was in the wrong. So I feel like a lot of people are saying that if she would have been quiet, maybe things wouldn't have escalated. But at the same time, I think depending on the situation, sometimes you do have to speak out, But sometimes people speak out just because they feel like they can. They want to be intimidating and they get, in trouble. But I don't feel like this was the case with her. I don't feel like she should have stayed quiet. I feel like she did the right thing, standing her ground. She was not in the wrong. Things got escalated, and I feel like lately certain authority, we're hearing so many stories lately. Ferguson, Sandra Brown, what was the other one in Atlanta?
I don't remember. It was like the young lady.
Right, and that one we haven't really been hearing about. And I feel like, authority, they're in a situation right now where they need to stand their ground too. They're on the other side. So I feel like at this point we're kind of like taking sides, but not every situation is the same.
It's about balance.
Right.
To speak up is one thing, but to have something to say when you speak up is something different.
Right.
So if I'm speaking up, I'm never going to be the one that's going to back down to a fight. I'm never going to be the one that's going to hold my tongue on anything. In the workplace, I have been told by men that I speak with too much authority. I'm never going to back down. But I also know that everything isn't my fight. And if it is, it's a time and a place for everything.
Exactly.
There is nothing right about what happened with Sandy at all. If you wanted to fight the situation, I think maybe it should have been done in a different way.
Right.
With being so vocal and bold, I have become more cognitive of what I'm saying and what I'm doing. So it's not that you need to shut up or anything, and that doesn't mean anybody's life should have been taken. But really, was it a big deal to put out your cigarette?
Right, just to be respectful.
Just to be respectful. True. But that doesn't give him, I'm not saying that gives him a right at all, but at sometimes we have to take accountability for our actions.
Right.
And speaking, is very different than being quiet. You just got to know when to fight that battle. Every battle is not yours to fight.
And I think he kind of took it too as like a power trip.
Yes,
obviously.
Definitely.
It just kind of escalated really quickly. Also, I don't know if you guys heard or saw the video about Khalif.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
So it was a young man, he was 16 years old when he went to jail, got accused of stealing a book bag. He refused to admit to it because he was innocent, couldn't get bailed out because his family didn't have the money to do so.
And I think it was only like $5,000, right?
Yeah, it was three, I think.
It was
a low amount. Ended up staying for a few years, finally got out, and then ended up committing suicide. So here we have another story of suicide, kind of a different outtake on it, but not knowing firsthand how that goes being in jail, but obviously that has some effect on your mental capacity.
So, I agree, definitely plays a part in situations like that. I personally don't feel like she did. We're dealing with the state of Texas.
I have family in Texas. I've been to Prairie View A&M. My mom used to do work there as well, so she's been up and down that interstate. So we're familiar with that area, and we all know how the South is. You know, it was a lot that went wrong in that traffic stop. I watched the video, and it was really hard to watch. I was very.
So even though
I saw the full video though. I didn't see the one that was glitchy and that was jumping. I saw the full video, whereas everything from the time when the other officers came and, you know, was trying to help the officer that was wrong out, and she was already pulled off to the side. It was very hard and difficult for me to watch, and I actually got very emotional watching it. I did kind of, you know, honestly, I did kind of laugh and giggle a little bit from the standpoint of how vocal she was. But she actually reminded me, she reminded me a little bit of myself as it related to the sarcasm and the smart mouth. When she hit him with that duh, right? She was like, yo, legs in my back, duh, I can't move. Oh, wow. You know, like just little small things like that, you know, and you know, overall, I think the situation, yes, could have maybe played out. Because in the beginning of the video, the officer actually was trying to be respectful.
Yeah.
He was being very kind, but as soon as she kind of hit him with some extra too, that's when he wanted to power trip. So that's what we're trying to figure out. When is it too much? Like, we just need to learn to kind of tone it down a little bit in certain situations. And, you know, just try to think, you know, in this day and age, I recommend everyone to just comply. At this point in time, we all know our constitutional rights, but at the same time, in that heat of the moment, I recommend you to just comply. Save your life. You have family, you have kids, you have a mother, you have a daughter, you have sisters. Just think about them in that moment. Don't let your ego try to outdo someone else.
It's kind of sad that, you know, with it being 2015, we now have to worry about our lives. We have to be concerned about, am I going to lose my life if I say something, if I speak up about how I feel? I mean, where is the love at this point?
I really think that it's always been like that. Me and my husband, we talk about this all the time, and it's not, a lot of people think that this is all something new. Like, this isn't new. It's always been going on. The difference is that now we have social media and people recording it, so you're able to see it. So you become more aware that the situations are happening. It's not that they were never happening.
Exactly.
So I think that's something we do.
Yay to technology.
But it's like, it's kind of sad that it's not diminishing. You know, this is something that when I was growing up, I read about in my social studies books. You know, you read about these things when you're in school. You don't realize that, you know, when I'm an adult, this is still going to be going on. You could think that things are going to progress as a society.
And really, I feel like it's getting worse.
I feel honestly.
So.
And I don't think it's the social media. I think that it is becoming more.
So how do you change it? What do you do as individuals to change it?
And I think that goes back to the speaking up, you know, and the self-love too. Like, love yourself. There shouldn't be so much animosity in your life, the way you treat other people, you know, the way you feel about yourself. Self-love is so important.
I actually wrote a Facebook message the other day because I have watched the edited version of Sandra, and then listening to some of the different comments, and, you know, and I sat back, it was like I was in a different headspace, and I sat back and I was like, you know, I can't change the world. I really don't believe it's my duty to come here and change the world, but I can change myself. So as long as I work on me, then I really do feel that my circle and things will reflect that. And you know, and if everybody kind of took that stance and focused on self-love, then you wouldn't have so much hate in the world.
Exactly. So as you're talking about hate, do some people hate the way that they look when they look in the mirror? Like,
I think absolutely.
You know, are people too hard on themselves?
They are.
I mean, me personally, there's nothing on me that I would change. Like, I joke with my fiance and stuff sometimes, like, oh, well, if I had the money, maybe I'd shrink my waistline, or, you know, but honestly, like, I love the God-given features. I love my big forehead that I've grown to love, because honestly, I've looked in black models, Tyra Banks, Naomi Campbell, every single major black supermodel has the five-finger forehead, so I've embraced mine and everything. Okay, but there's brains in this one, so I'm good. So, you know, but like, you know, I work out, I eat well, you know, my physique is what it is. I can't speak for everyone, because everyone has different genetics, and they're, you know, everyone, you know, is built differently. But at the same time, you know, I think it's important to just love yourself.
It is, because some people
and-
have like invested in plastic surgery and stuff like that, and they look in the mirror and they still don't like what they see. You know, so
it's a mental thing.
It's
Or
a
they
mental
have
thing, and they may have complications. I really think that it starts within. A lot of us want to focus on the physical because that's what you see. But people, when you feel good about you and you walk in the room, regardless if you're a size 2 or you're a size 22, people feel your energy. So they'll be like, oh, it's something really great about that person. And it's not their small waistline.
Right.
You know,
You see
so
past that.
if you want to change something, now I'm going to tell you, I'm not against plastic surgery. I have not had children yet. And I told my husband, you know, if those kids get me out, you're going to be paying for a tummy tuck.
That's true. I've not had kids
not
yet,
gonna
so
lie.
I don't know what that mental anguish is like after you've had a baby. I honestly feel like I might be at risk for postpartum one of these days because I'm so used to having my figure 8 and I'm going on 32 and I still wear a size 6 and clothes from high school and stuff like that. So when I do have a baby and I go through those changes and like I can't walk around the house nude or things like that, like I'm comfortable doing, like that's gonna change and I might start just crying. Like,
But I still don't think I don't think plastic surgery would make me who I am though. You know, I wouldn't, if I was to ever even consider doing something to my stomach or something like that. It wasn't, I didn't say now. I said like if I had a child.
Right.
Because I want to look good.
You know, but
It is.
But actually, it doesn't have to be something big. It could be something small. You know, what about like if people have a crooked nose or something? They could be confident,
born
the
like
most
that.
confident person in the world, and maybe they just want to tweak it a little bit. Me personally, I'm not against plastic surgery. If it's gonna make the person feel good about themselves, I mean, you can't convince everybody you're perfect the way you are. Sometimes they want to, you know, fix something, or they do want a tummy tuck, or they want, you know, their neck. What's that thing that they do?
Oh yeah,
The leg or whatever.
Oh my God, that would be so weird to have.
The butt. Or what about the balding men? They want the hair.
Just go bald. Just
What about the men that's
I like
not
the
going bald that still want to spray paint their beard? Like how you taking longer to get ready than we are? Hold on, baby, I gotta draw my beard. Like what?
I think there's nothing wrong
I
with
don't
it.
know. To each its own, but
Yes,
personally,
to
I
each its
just
own.
it's not something for me. I just feel like God made me this way for a reason, and I'm gonna work with what I have.
We already know what this one works.
I
We
know.
taking it all of us.
Yeah,
Don't let us fool you.
No, I'm far
Yeah,
from perfect.
thick thighs
There are
and
definitely
thick
things I would
thighs.
like to change, but I feel like that I can.
You know what? It wouldn't be
dead.
detrimental to me. You know, at the end of the day, you just gotta love yourself. And,
Love yourself.
and keep it moving. Because, like I said, some people have that surgery and they still are riding from the inside out.
But that's a mental thing too. You know.
There's a TV show that's coming on Bravo for Atlanta plastic surgery. Have you seen the commercial on here? Yeah. So there's like a new promo out where it's gonna be it's like 2 male surgeons that are like big time in Atlanta, and that's where a lot of people go for their plastic surgery. And they were saying even in the promo that for all these people that come to them, their clientele, it's not physical, it is mental. So this is the surgeon like
That is very
recommended
true.
thing that, you know.
Because in
So-
reality, I mean, you know, what the things I study is that if you change your mind, your physical will change anyway. Because your body's going to form to the image that you hold in your mind.
Exactly.
So if you focus on that image, then maybe you'll be led to something or a workout or something that will get you the physique that you're looking for.
Right.
You know, so that's it's a lot of scientific evidence behind that.
But the bust, I mean, no matter how much I imagine a double C size, you feel me? I mean, Victoria's Secret could only do so much.
That's
So,
true. With the
sometimes
bombshells.
There's certain things.
Well, there's
that I
also
love
some things
bombshell.
that you can wear as well to
Sure.
help disguise that without doing.
But what if I want like some
So-
big Pamela Anderson?
I mean,
cannot
but if
imagine.
you have some big,
Not that I want to, I'm just saying.
you need to dress appropriately. Like some of these people that have the Pamela Andersons or the big like Donkadonks, they still shopping in the juniors clothing section. Like you have to dress appropriate to your body
Right,
size so that you can still look tasteful in the streets and you're not getting looked at sideways just because you got the physique don't mean you gotta show it off. Leave
But girl, they say sometimes
for your man at home. Overconfidence exists too. You know? Like
they
there's
won't
confidence.
realize it.
If they got good friends, they should realize it because their friends should be like, "Oh, girl, you look cute," but
Their friend would have stopped at a size triple H bra size, don't you think?
So now when you're
So
into
maybe-
fashion, what do you say? Like
I was
perfect
gonna say
what to
maybe we
wear?
need
Maybe
to
you can-
go into that a little bit. First of all, foundations are so important. women, you need to go get measured, get in the correct bra size. I mean, majority of women are in the incorrect size. So that it starts.
When's the last time you got measured?
I don't have to be measured. I don't grow.
I'm not got measured.
Your body constantly changes.
No,
It's women.
it's
But
trust me.
hormones, I promise you.
When I have a baby, it'll change. But
When I go to different stores, my bra size is different though. That's what I've learned.
Really?
Getting
Certain
size.
bras,
Like,
yeah.
Because they're gonna
The
size you
expensive ones?
according to the way that they make their bra.
Everybody sizes
So right, so
Absolutely.
I fluctuate.
And that's common. That's common. Even going at different times too. So, what do you guys feel as far as summer trends? Do you guys have any tips? Maybe the do's and don'ts that people should not be wearing?
Dress for the body you have, not the body you want.
I can't wear a crop top. I mean, everybody else can wear a crop top. It was so funny because I was in the store one day and I'm shopping or whatever, and I'm like in my size, fabulous. And I see like these 3X's and they're crop tops, and I'm like, if I'm a 3X, I don't want a crop top. Like, I don't understand. Even though I'm not a 3X, but
At least do a high waist pant or a high waist
but
skirt.
that's at the bottom. Even though you got your high waist pants, it's still like got that round part.
Okay,
like,
you don't want to do all that.
I'm thinking, you're probably a 3X to have a nice stomach. Like the other day, I was doing a model who works a lot with plus size models, and she showed me a picture of one of the newest models she was working with, plus size, and she had a pretty stomach, and this was off her camera
It was
phone.
flat.
Yeah, it was real pretty. I mean, she's bigger, but it was pretty. So I don't think we should
You're right.
stereotype that, oh, I'm big, I should. I mean, if you got the body for it, which goes to what I'm saying, just for the body you have, you know, if it's like,
a lot of people don't know that.
different,
But so, Natalie, give us just the fast rundown of the summer fashions. Like, what were the main things that were hot this summer? In terms of like shoes, clothes, and then maybe like hair.
Okay. Definitely as far as shoes, wedges. Wedges are always in. Any kind of bejeweled sandals, gladiators always seem to circle back around.
gladiators are still in there?
Absolutely.
Great.
Yeah, especially the
Good
heels,
gladiators.
the stiletto gladiators. Yeah.
Oh,
I still have something
I
like
didn't
2008.
Well, I'm telling you, that's a fashion.
They're just
Everything
sitting
circles
there.
back
I'm
around.
Yeah, they don't have pieces together, even if they're out.
Because you can have classic pieces that never go out.
Exactly.
And you
You
mix
gotta
them
keep
with
those
like
staple
trends.
pieces.
Yeah.
and stuff.
Was it just me, or did I not get to wear many of my maxi dresses?
Oh yeah,
Not at all.
We haven't
Like,
had
where was
summer.
summer? We didn't get
We got one good
I
one
wore
so
mine
far.
with a North Face over it.
Chicago, that's how we do it.
I woke up today, I was like, what happened? Why is it's not summer anymore? Like,
We have one good week.
and I didn't get to do a lot of activities, because the weather hasn't been good. But Chicago usually have a lot of stuff
There are
going
some
on.
things coming up.
So,
absolutely.
I'm like, well, maybe I can get a couple things in before this time is up. Do you have any
I
suggestions?
do actually. Well, most people know of the Chicago Air and Water Show. That
Oh, wait,
that's the 15th and 16th of
Okay.
August.
That's
Okay.
right around the corner.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's always a good time.
That is
Tons of
fun.
people. Also on the 20th, there is Clark After Dark. So
What's that?
Yeah, what's that?
a lot of people don't know that.
Dark.
Right, and it's actually for a really good cause. So it's in support of U.S. troops. There's an organization called USO. They provide food, shelter for over 300,000 families in Illinois, military families. So all the proceeds go to them.
And then you know the
Is it
$10.
a party?
$10.
Yeah, and there's food trucks, there's drinks, there's
Nice.
live music. So it's a really
What's the
Maybe I get to wear my.
that is the 20th.
Okay,
Maybe I'll get to wear my maxi dress out.
Right? Hopefully we'll have good weather by then.
I know.
We can
because
only hope.
Chris is going to have to give me some clues on what to do with my hair if I'm out there in that humidity.
Yes.
Please, Crystal, do you have any suggestions right now for being out in the heat and going to
Hey,
these activities
Crystal.
to keep your hair?
Hey,
Hey, hon.
Hi guys, it's your girl Crystal from Talk That Talk. I'm out here, summertime, shy, it's hot, humid, but who cares? We're all wondering what to do with our hair. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? Well, for all you natural ladies, wear cute curls, cute tendrils, wear it down, wear it froed, that's the way to go. And for all you relaxed ladies, wear it relaxed, down, like kind of have it ponytail, something cute, a braid, but just don't worry. Be relaxed, be free, be you in the summertime, okay? Be free. Hello. But take care, enjoy the summer. It's the summertime, we finally got heat too. So you ladies, I missed you too. Hope y'all had a great time in the studio. Talk to you later. Holla.
All right, Crystal. Well, thanks for that awesome information. We love you at a distance. Sorry you couldn't be here with us today, but we will definitely have you right here next to us next time. As it relates to any other events?
There actually is. You might be able to wear that maxi dress still because there is a fashion event. It is the 29th and 30th of August.
Okay.
And it is in Wicker Park on Division in Ashland.
Okay.
And so they have local designers, have their boutiques, they have runway shows, they have sidewalk sales. It's a good way for local designers to showcase.
Yeah, I've been
their
really
brands
getting
as well.
into the, I had a dress made for my wedding, my party dress, and she made it to
Wait,
my
say that.
body.
No, wait, rewind. Say that again. Your what
No, I'm
dress?
really, I'm
Your
mistaking my party dress.
Your 40 dress?
My 40. East St. Louis and so I've been really getting into the local designer things because I like custom made. I had never thought about it. You know, I have like a different kind of shape. So when I go in the stores, like some things don't fit me the way I wanted to. But she has been making clothes to fit me. And
That's
it's like,
nice.
that's something you
That
may
really good
want
designer.
to.
Absolutely.
And I kind of feel like VIP girl.
See,
When
I
I
would. That's you.
Like,
That's how we
it's
should
so
feel.
Wrong
cool.
with that. We
Yep.
love fashion, we love glamour, we love each other. So with that being said, thank you so much for joining us for another hot episode of Talk That Talk. We will be back with some awesome more topics.